You could have everything. You could have the heaven and the earth. You could have fleet of beautiful cars. You could have numerous beautiful women at your beck and call. You could have millions and billions of dollars in your bank account. You could have beautiful mansions and estates. You could have powerful business empires. You could have private jets at your disposals. You could have numerous diplomas and degrees. You could have plenty children, both males and females. You could have millions of followers on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You could have the best business connections in the world. You could have thousands and millions of hectares of lands all over the world. You could have the most ultra-modern mega worship centers. You could have the most lucrative job on earth. You could have the most sought-after talent on earth. You could have the craziest idea ever. You could have the most advanced technology. You could have the most precious gold, diamond, and silver on earth. You could travel to the moon. You could travel to Pluto. You could travel to Mars. You could travel to all other planets. You could be the richest man in Africa. You could be the richest man in Asia, Europe, and America. You could be the richest man on planet Earth. But if you do not have Jesus Christ, if you do not have the righteousness of God obtainable only through Jesus Christ, if you do not have the very life of God breathing inside of you, you have nothing. If you have all the lands, all the golds, all the diamonds, all the dollars, all the pounds, all the Japanese yen, all the oil wells, all the oil blogs, all the business empires, all the fame and popularity, all the diplomas and degrees, but you lack Jesus Christ in your life, my friend, you have nothing. Because when you die someday and you face the judgment seat of Christ, it will be you alone with Christ alone, face to face, waiting for the final verdict of your life. No daddy, no mommy, no uncle, no auntie, no lawyer, no barrister, no advocate to defend you, no bodyguards to guard you, no police officer to bail you out, no pastor, no bishop, no prophet, no GO to grant you access into heaven, no prophet to deliver you, no angel to rescue you from God's judgment. On that very day, God will be angry and ready to cast all sinners and all unbelievers and Christless people into the pit of hellfire. On that very day, God will not ask you, how many mansions and estates did you build? How many fleet of exotic cars did you acquire? How many beautiful women did you sleep with? How many handsome men did you date? God will not ask you, how many followers did you have on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook? God will never ask you, how many diplomas and degrees did you acquire? How much millions or billions of dollars did you accumulate? On that very day of judgment, God will not ask you, how many countries did you travel around? How many business empires did you build? How many private jets did you own? How many planets did you travel to? He will never ask you, how many millions of hectares of lands did you acquire or grabbed? How many ultra-modern worship centers did you build for me? How many times did you attend church services? How much tithes of first fruits or offerings did you give to the church? The simplest and easiest question God will ask you on that very day will be, how did you live the life that I gave you? How did you manage the life that I gave you? In Mark 8, verse 36, the Bible says, for what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Listen carefully. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter how educated you are, no matter how full of wisdom you are, no matter how beautiful and gorgeous you are, no matter how full of wisdom you are, no matter how skillful you are, no matter how talented you are, no matter how military fortified you are, no matter how moral and religious you are, the moment you breathe out your last breath, you will become empty and naked. You will become poor. You will become nothing. You will become dust. You will become vapor. You will be forgotten by everyone. You will be discarded by everyone. You will be trashed out. All your numerous girlfriends or boyfriends will be taken over by others. All your exotic cars, beautiful houses, fat bank accounts will be taken over by others. All your diplomas and degrees will become useless. Everything you ever worked for will be lost to others. Even your beautiful wife or rich husband will be taken over over by someone else? Will you be found worthy to be in heaven? Will you be found worthless? Are you on the side of God? Everything you worked for will be lost to others. Even your beautiful wife or rich husband will be taken over by someone else. Will you be found worthless to be in the bottomless pit called hellfire? Will you be found guilty? Will you be found innocent? Will the righteousness of Jesus Christ be found in you? Will you be recognized as a child of God or child of Satan? Will you be discharged and acquitted by God? Will you be convicted as a lawbreaker? Think about your life. Think about your ways. Are you living according to the will of God? Are you right with God? Are you on the side of God? Hebrews 9 verse 27 says, "It is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment." Do not delay. Stop arguing with God. Stop disbelieving the deity of Jesus Christ. Stop saying you still have more time. Stop saying you are still too young to be born again. Stop saying only the old people die. The young people die alike. Stop running from pillar to post. Stop scamming others. Stop yahoo. Stop using people for rituals. Stop embezzling government funds. Stop the prostitution. Stop the adultery. Stop worshiping idols. Stop the craze for wealth. Stop the juju. Stop following false prophets. Surrender your life to Jesus Christ. Surrender your juju to Jesus Christ. Surrender your charms to Jesus Christ. Surrender your pride and arrogance to Jesus Christ. Surrender everything to Jesus Christ. Receive Jesus Christ today and be saved eternally.